See if I see a steady red and the numbers counting, it means it's recording in a red light. Thanks to Craig Petty's Cube 52, he had a lot of people on there, including Cohen, Claus, and Keb G, and they taught the 466 mix and the 446 stack. If only they would have revealed the Decepticon, that would be the icing on the cake, cherry on the top. Because if you send a Rubik's Cube with a password and a website, like Stephen Brothers and Crazy Sam Solves, Sam Hung, Henry Harriet Presents, or as Craig Petty did, Cube 52, a deck of cards, like Uno cards, without the numbers, there's colors on it, with a lot of information on it. Now, why did it flick like that? Anyway, I get a website and a password, but nothing against Kevdy and Colin Claus. It's good that they were on there, and Craig Petty let me know they were on there to teach the 446 mix, and not only that, the 466 stack and some others. I just wish they would have threw in the Decepticon, because that's the only way I can get it, because not everybody can do downloads. Bob is not used to download. It's got to be a regular in the solid mail with the pack, with the object in the hand, a cube or a Cube 52 deck of cards. It comes with a website and a password. Whereas if it's just, you would sign up at the website and then get an email with a website and a password for the download. He's not used to that, so I'm out of luck to get volume 1 that I want. It's got the Decepticon in there. First I need a Decepticon and the 446 mix, but thanks to Craig Petty having them on his Cube 52, I was able to get the 446 mix and the 446 stack, and they teach it real well, so I can tell with their 6 volumes, they're really good teachers, and they teach a lot of things, and I think like a tornado mix and some others, but added with their ideas with Craig's Cube 52 deck of cards. Anyway, anyway, I just wish I could find a way to get the Decepticon pattern, because it'd be the icing on the cake, cherry on the top. Because with Decepticon, 3 people can pick the color, and on the 3rd, the whole cube's sold. Someone could pick any color they want. Boom, the color magically appears on the cube. The next person, that color appears on the cube. And the 3rd, and then you show the whole cube sold. That would really be, I mean, Stephen Brothers teaches where only one person picks a, hey, it flicked again. This thing is messing up. Why does it keep flicking like that? It ain't supposed to do that. Is there a shortage in the wire? I hope not. Anyway, you show one person picks a color, and you say, watch as your color comes into view, and then you show the whole cube sold. And I'd have to do that for each one like that. And that'll work too, but with the Decepticon, you show it mixed each time the person picks a color, and that one side's done, and everything's still mixed. And you do that for the second person, and their color is solid, and the other one is now mixed up along with the other part of the cube's mixed. And by the first time the 3rd person color picked, and you show the whole cube sold. That's what Decepticon is. If I had that, it'd be the icing on the cake, cherry on the top. But anyway, here's the 446 stack. It's pretty good. The 466 mix is good too, but the 446 stack is good too, see? I hope I did it right. If not, I'm going to have to solve it. All great. I made a one long turn long. Now I had a half done. I know what it is. I'm talking and not paying attention when I'm going. Now I'm just going to have to solve it. Oh well, no problem. I'll just do the whole thing over again. Now that I got my information across. Let's see. I gotta give it mine here in a minute. Okay, that's right. So, okay, I got you. These two gotta switch. Okay, now. Get that, so that's right. These two gotta switch. Okay. See, it's white, yeah. See, that's right. These two gotta switch. I think. Yeah. And I come over here. Yeah, that'll work. That's the simple solution by the Rubik's Cube by James D. North. 5 easy simple steps. Okay. And added with my ideas a little bit. Yeah, he said you'll find ways to cut your solving time. And you just help me find a way to get quicker. Okay. Let me get this part done first. Okay, now focus on the middles. Let's see, white's on the bottom. Looks like all white, so I need to do the pattern to bring it down to put it where it needs to go. You do the pattern to get to the pattern, and you do the pattern to get it solved. And sometimes the whole bottom gets solved, and you don't even have to do the bottom, but it's important to know the bottom, even though sometimes the whole cube gets solved after you do the top or middle. I've seen that done a couple of times. Someone mentioned, like, the guy must be cheating because the bottom got solved before the whole thing got done. No, I can honestly say that I've seen it happen. I've had a pocket cube, a regular cube. I'd get the corners done, and the middles done, and just when I'm about to get to this done, before I get these corners done, the whole thing gets done, and I don't have to do the middles, and the whole thing's done. It just so happened I had the right pattern. And even with a pocket cube. Okay, I'm going to do this now. Okay, so let's see. Alright, do the 4, 6. 4 to 6 mix. And you see it's all mixed, and if someone thought of the color blue, then you do that. And if someone thought of the color green, and you show the green, and you do that. And then you go like this, or any, whatever which way you want to do it, but I can't. This is quicker for me. Some just turn it upside down and do it like that. So, and then you do the 4 for 6 stack. It's the same thing. It's just you're doing something different. And you do the pattern again. And it's mixed. And then I do it again. If I don't mess it up. I think I messed it up again. Where am I going wrong when I do this? Oh, I know where I'm going wrong. I have to solve it again, folks. I see where I'm going wrong. Okay. I forgot to put the insert or something like that. That's where I was going wrong. Okay. Well, I gotta solve it again. That's what every magician that does cube magic, they always say you gotta know how to solve the cube. And I learned how to solve it in the 1980s. 1980s, 1 minute and 12 seconds. There's people who can do it in 20 seconds, like Secret Markand. Okay, that's there. Braxton, Desiree's boyfriend, I think I remember his name. He said you can do it around a minute something. I go, that's not bad. My best time 1 minute 20. And a guy named Travis in my church, he can do it about around a minute too. See, that's there. Let's see, it's blue I'm looking for. There it is. It goes over here. I'm doing it slightly different than the way I normally do it, just for the fun of it. It's probably going to be not my fastest time solving it, but let's see, that's right. Those two guys went. There's mastering the cube, the ideal solution, and then there's a simple solution to the Rubik's Cube by James E. North. Those are out of the 3 that I've come across that I've used. But the simple solution was the easiest one. Mr. Larry, the gym teacher, showed me. He made 0 copies for himself so he can have a backup. And the last time I saw him, I was praying for his health to get better, and he thanked me for it. And he talked about a new puzzle that he got. It's good that he's keeping it up. Let's see, this goes, everything's in its place. I just gotta do this part. But like I said, sometimes I don't even have to do the bottom. It just gets done automatically. Just the way the patterns work. But it's important to know all the patterns in case that don't do that, because it don't always do that, just once in a while. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let's see, that's all green, so I gotta bring the color down. And if I saw something besides what the color was on the bottom, then I would put that in the middle, because I know it goes somewhere in the middle. Okay, this goes here. It's called muscle memory. P.J. Parker's got the idea. Okay. I recognize this pattern, but still I gotta do this pattern, but I'm gonna do this one anyway, since I know what that pattern does. Yeah, so I I got to deal with this right here. From that to that. This comes over. See, the white goes there. Well, I done messed that up, didn't I? That's, I gotta remember what color I stuck out. See, I forgot what color I started out with. That's the one thing I messed up about. That's okay. I'll work it in. I would have done solved this thing if I would have kept track with what color went where. Okay, this is here. Let's see, the blue's done. Oh, I see. I gotta, if the pattern don't look right, it means you gotta double check some. That maybe the color, you didn't finish what's on the middle or the top. Okay. Alright, let's see what pattern. This should solve it. There. Whoops. Man, I messed up on one. How'd I do that? Let's see. Oh yeah, forgot that part, that's why. And then when I turn it this way, I know what it is. I just, there it is. I gotta be careful on the patterns I'm doing. I knew what I was doing, I just messed up. It was supposed, I don't know what went wrong, but thought I did it right. I know what it is. I did it right, it's just I forgot that one part. It's like when I was doing that 4-6 stack, I forgot one part. Anyway, try this again. If you don't first succeed, try again. Practice makes perfection. Okay, there. Now, come over here, do it again. Okay, there. Now the whole thing is in the 4-6 stack. Now, if I remember this right, I do this number. And then I do it again. I hope I'm doing it right. Good. Now it's right. Now we're back to where it was. Alright. And then, oh, I'm thinking of a car, something white, letter S, I see a T, an O, a P, but I'm seeing red. Oh no, I'm thinking of a stop sign, and I'm also thinking of red and a traffic light. That's because that's your color red. Flip over your color on your card. It's red in it. How did you know? And then you can come over here. If the other person picked orange, you talk about going to a store, you get, I'm thinking of a fruit, I'm thinking orange, or you can think of it as a drink too, orange juice. And you show that you knew ahead of time that it was orange juice. You'd have it set up, and you go like that, you go like that. And the Chinese or Japanese tikka-miki usually the 2-1-1-2 is a good mix. That's a pretty good mix. And then well, it didn't get stuck there. And Brittany for Thanksgiving, our friend that was there for Thanksgiving to Brittany. He goes, wow, how does he do that? See, Bill blows my mind how he does that. He looks, anyway. You see, Stephen Bondage is this one. You pick a color and you go like this. Oh, you said orange? Okay. Watch as your color comes in here. Not only that, the whole cube's done. And you do that for every one, but you can't. If I had the Decepticon, 3 people could pick a color, and do the same thing. And on the 3rd, the whole thing, I can spin it and the whole thing's done, but they didn't add that with the Cube 52. So I'm out of luck. Let's see. What are they going to do? See if they pick red and all that stuff. And see, you could do like this. And the whole cube solved. Of course, the imagination solved. Stephen Bondage, and then Eddie back speech tuber mix. It's a pretty good mix too, all around. In my church watch this. A lot of people think I got a trick cube. I said no, this is a real cube. You could give me your cube and I could do the same thing, as long as it's not real rough. If it's smooth, I can work with it. If it's hard, I can still do it, but it would take a long time to do the move. And this is the Greg Wilson part of the Rubicon, thanks to Dooney Tune, Clown Teacher on YouTube of close-up illusions, his version of Rubicon, and okay, where it is. I gotta look for that pattern. There it is. Greg Wilson's got a pretty good mix, as you can see. But, here's the Stephen Bondage mix. Pretty good mix. Well, I know I'm going to hit it, right? Yeah. And here's Crazy Sam Soul, Samhung Crazy Sam Soul, Harary presents the expansion Soul. There's a lot of ways to do things. All the way into the Stephen Bondage mix. Here's a Garrett JC something gear song. And Mind Blown Illusion Magic pattern. If I do it right, yeah, there. And with that same pattern, you can do a gear solve that way in the opposite direction. And some of these routines with practice, you can do it behind your back. Because Laura co-host, I was sitting there talking to someone, and she said, Bill, you're not even looking and you're still doing the patterns. I said it's muscle memory, like riding a bike. Once you learn it, you don't forget it.